Capricorn, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns, please. All right, we have the King of Swords in reverse, your energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Your person, the Seven of Swords in reverse. Ooh, okay. They're viewing you as the Eight of Wands in reverse, not communicating with them. We see the Queen of Pentacles and we see the Queen of Swords. Okay, so we do have a lot of reversals here, but never fear, Capricorn. I read reversals. I know some of my people get flipped out about that in the comments, but I'm not sure why. Sometimes it happens. And I do read reversals, but we see the King of Swords in reverse. You are not communicating with this person, or you're communicating very little. They may have revealed something to you, and it may be something that for you feels like a deal breaker or something that you really, really need to take a good hard look at. The Seven of Pentacles, it may have even created an ending for you. Now, some of my Capricorns, I'm not going to lie, I do feel some of you may have found out that this person has like an exorbitant amount of debt or something like that. And if you were planning on like building a life or a future with this person, again, that might be something that you're like, I really need to like stop and think about that, right? That's not for all of you, but I do feel like you've had to pull back your energy. You've gone quiet. Maybe you feel lied to, or like this person misrepresented themselves. And you're finding balance right now, Capricorn. You're finding balance on your own time, right? Let's see. We see Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're thinking about this long and hard because you're most likely feeling very torn. You're most likely feeling very torn here, Capricorn, about this person, this connection, what you found out, something that's been quite triggering for you, something that's maybe making you consider an ending here, or, you know, considering an ending, or maybe you did end things. Now, for some of you, there may have been like a surprise ending here as well. Okay, so just, you know your story, but for a lot of you, you're stressing, you're losing sleep about this. You're going over and over and over things, you know, about this person. Where did I get this wrong? Why didn't I see the red flags? Did I miss something here? Okay, you're viewing this person as the Ace of Swords. Now, this is somebody who maybe they came to you and they told you the truth, and it may not have been a real easy truth. Okay, so I mean, it does feel like at least you know the truth. I think you feel, Capricorn, that at least you're seeing things clearly, even if it felt like a punch in the gut. And that's the energy I'm getting. It feels like a punch in the gut. All right, and you're viewing the relationship as the Sun card, Leo energy, or at least you were. You're seeing, you know, marriage, commitment. This is like the happiest card in the deck. This is, this has made you very, very happy, growth and expansion. Some of you were planning like marriage or family or something like that with this person. But what I'm getting most of all, even if this was like a punch in the gut for my Capricorns out there, it's like there's a part of you, and especially at the soul level, where you're like, but at least now everything's on the table. Like now I know everything. All right. And we see the Devil in reverse. So your person might be feeling a little bit pessimistic here about this connection. I do feel like they're thinking about you nonstop. But the Devil in reverse is also telling me some of you, this person may have had some type of secret addiction or something, or bad habits. And it's like they finally told you something they've been holding on to that they know was like toxic, or they didn't want you to know, like a lot of debt or something like that. It doesn't have to be that, but it could be that maybe they never told you they were married and divorced before, or how many times, right? Or whatever. It could be so many different things. But whatever it was, it felt like a punch in the gut. And this person, though, is like, I do feel there is a sense of relief here in having this out in the open. Okay, so let's go to the Oracle deck. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns, please. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns, please. All right, so Divine Masculine. So there's an excessive masculine energy that needs to be balanced in order to feel harmonious within. Take a step back and find a more feminine approach. Okay, so some of you, if you consider yourselves the divine masculine, even if you don't, we all have masculine and feminine energies. But I just feel like this, whatever this is that you found out or they told you, it's been really destabilizing for you. And a lot of you have moved into more of a feminine energy, which is not any sort of weakness or anything like that. But you're more like you're waiting, you're holding space, you're not chasing, you're not trying to fix this either. It's like you're watching and waiting to see what they do next or how they come towards you. Do they try to repair things, etc.? Spirit saying conflict resolution. And I think this is also where my Capricorns are what my Capricorns are feeling here, that there's potential for conflict resolution, okay? Like the cat's out of the bag here. Differences are bound to create conflict, but no matter how intractable, all conflicts are capable of peaceful resolution through compromise. So there's potential for compromise here. And if it's something you can get over, okay, and all is flowing, Capricorn, you're exactly where you are supposed to be. If you don't feel good in your current circumstances, it's only to show you contrast, which will allow you to move towards what does feel good. All right, so there is a purpose to all of this, right? There's a method to this madness. And you're on the right path. So even if you're not sure, keep going. Eventually, you will get to your destination. But you are on the right path here. And it does feel like you're about to uncover not only have you uncovered truths about this person, but I think you're also uncovering some serious truths about who you are, how you react to conflict or this punch in the gut and things like that. And then also what you really want. Is it acceptable? Can you live with this? Can you deal with this? Or not, okay? So the Seven of Swords in reverse is telling me that this person I think this person already has revealed some sort of truth to you, or they will be. It feels like they already have, right? We see a tower moment. Yeah, see, this person's going to rock your world. This truth is a tower moment. It's that punch in the gut, Aries, Scorpio energy. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This person, it could be about their health. I mean, for some of you, they may have revealed that they have some sort of condition or something with their health that, you really would have liked to have known before you got emotionally invested, right? Or before you slept with them or something like that. Not for all of you, of course, right? Others of you, it could be like some sort of secret addiction. Again, Nine of Pentacles can also be debt, like in reverse. It could be that like this person has like loads and loads of debt. And that might cause some pause here if you're going to marry this person, right? Or if you were thinking about it. And we see Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so definitely a surprise. This has been a surprise. Something caught you off guard. But this person does want to heal things here. Okay, they do want to heal things with you. I'm getting there's great remorse and sorrow here. For not telling you earlier, or they were very hesitant to tell you because they thought maybe you wouldn't accept them. It still does not make it acceptable, right? Eight of Wands energy in reverse. So you're talking very little to none with this person. You are protecting your energy right now, Capricorn. And Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're wondering whether or not this is a missed opportunity. And a lot of you, I am detecting an element of grief here. And the grief is, I think you really felt like you loved this person or you had a future with this person. But the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is like, and this person knows like they might have missed an opportunity with you and that you're not so sure about investing in them right now. And not so sure you're investing in them right now. That's the Knight of Cups in reverse, right? Is this, is there more illusion here? Are my feelings based on even a real person, right? Because I feel like maybe you feel they misrepresented themselves to you or something. So they know that you're unsure. You're not sure about commitment. You're not sure about moving forward here. And the Emperor in reverse. And they also know that you're triggered, you're angry, you're pissed off. And they may never have seen this from you before, Capricorn. This anger or this frustration. And that's the Emperor in reverse. And I don't think it's a toxic habit or trait that you have. I think this is you being legitimately blindsided here or legitimately angry that you got invested and you didn't have all the facts, or they deliberately kept something here from you. So the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this is telling me that what's hidden here could be financial things. It could be things having to do with their health, you know, things like that. So let's see. Death energy, transformation, Seven of Cups, seeing things clearly, and High Priestess in reverse. Okay, so I do think, like I said, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is probably part of the secret that they've revealed to you, or that they will reveal to you. This person definitely does want to heal things with you. I do think that if there was something like a third party, or maybe like like they didn't, I don't know, for some people it might be like they didn't want to tell you they were married before. You know, that can come as a shock and surprise if you've been dating someone and you're like, wait, what? You've been married before? I think it depends on how old you are, right? But I mean, it can be a big thing for some people, right? And, you know, leave me a comment if it matters to you or not. But I mean, truth matters in any situation, but I mean, does it matter if somebody's been married before or divorced before? But with the Death card here, Scorpio energy, I do feel like this person is behind the scenes transforming this, or actively focused on healing this. If it's another connection, like let's say they were like, yes, I was, you know, I got back together with my ex or something like that. You know, that's officially over. Again, I'm not saying that they cheated on you, right? I mean, it could be the case for some of my Capricorns. I'm not going to write it off, but I just feel whatever this is that they were hiding from you, they're working on healing that, ending that, fixing that, paying off that debt. Like they're taking active steps. The Seven of Cups energy in reverse is telling me they have very sweet feelings for you, and they're trying to eliminate obstacles or illusions here. I do feel there's some regret and remorse attached to maybe keeping something secret or hidden from you. With the High Priestess in reverse, Cancer, Pisces energy, again, they're revealing secrets. And I do feel like there's a really powerful transparency here. Okay, it may be too little, too late for some of you. Okay, right? You need to honor how you feel. But also, I'm seeing Capricorn, don't make too many decisions out of a really reactive energy. The Queen of Swords, this is about being discerning. Some of you your heart still does beat for this person despite whatever this is. Now, that doesn't mean anything, right? Well, okay, it means something, but it doesn't mean that you know, because your heart beats for this person, you have to go back to them. You can love someone and recognize that, you know, the relationship cannot be fixed. You can love someone and be apart from them as well if you know it's not in alignment with you. But what I'm seeing is more aligning with the message that I'm getting is like to not make any serious decisions, Capricorn, in a reactive energy, to be very discerning. Allow yourself time to process here and to make a decision that you feel is really, truly in alignment with you. All right, and it might take some time. So we see the Chariot card, some sort of breakthrough, moving on. Empress energy, hold yourself in high regard. All right, and we see Hanged Man energy. Again, confirmation for me that take a look at all the details. Don't make quite a passionate decision yet, or a decision from a reactive place. Now, some of my Capricorns, you might see this person as your person regardless, right? And I'm not talking about, you know, this person cheated on you and betrayed you and like, yes, it doesn't matter. I'm still moving forward with them. They're my person. They can do whatever they want. That's not the message. I mean, for some of you, it could be that, you know, again, they were hesitant to tell you how much debt they were carrying, or something about a health issue or concern. But what I'm seeing is like a lot of you are going to be holding back, looking at all the details, taking your time. This might feel like a little bit of an entanglement, or it's a little bit messy, but some of you still might decide that, you know what, this wasn't a deal breaker and this really is my person and I decide to move forward. So again, in the comments, you're going to have to let me know what are these secrets that are being revealed first and foremost, if they've already been revealed to you. And second of all, you know, is this worth fighting for? Because Spirit does allude to that this can be conflict resolution. Even though this feels like a punch in the gut, comes as a surprise, for not all of you is it a deal breaker, okay? So this person feels heavy. They feel heavy. They feel regret. They feel remorse. They feel heavy about what's unfolding here between the two of you. All right, so let's see what else we need to know. spirit babies. Okay, some of you, it could have something to do with pregnancy, the secret. Okay, pregnancy, or or something along those lines. Spirit babies, though, does tell me, this gives me a 6 of Cups vibe. Like there's a soulmate energy to this connection. There is, despite what's happened here, there is still that underlying kind of sweetness between the two of you. Sealed with a kiss, strong connection. They still feel attached to you. But they might be acting cold right now, but that's not really how they feel. This person might be multifaceted, doing a lot at the moment. They may just need a little break, or they might be quitting something, because we did get some of you, this could be secret addiction energy, and we get both acting like brats. So I don't love this card because, I don't know, I don't think you're acting bratty here, Capricorn, but it could be that you and this person are mirroring each other. Okay, and again, it might, now I don't want you to try to make anything your fault here, but there may be a little bit of reflection here where it's like, okay, this person did this, but I've also done something similar, blah, blah, blah. I feel like that's not a lot for a lot of my Capricorns here, but again, you two could be mirroring each other, and again, there could be a need for accountability on both sides, although it feels like more of the weight of accountability is on this person's shoulders than yours. And again, don't say sorry for things that you don't need to say sorry for, and don't take on what's not yours, Capricorn. I can't be more clear than that. All right, so let's see what else my Capricorns need to know. What else do my Capricorns need to know here, please? What else do my Capricorns need to know? All right, this person is being sincere, or coming in with sincerity. Accomplished. I still think whatever's happened here, this person is still multifaceted, accomplished, right? This person is still like all of the things that you probably fell in love with. They might be much younger. Now that could account for some of their mistakes or emotional immaturity. They could have fairer light features, or somebody with fairer light features could be involved. We see in the near future, and angelic energy. Angelic energy to me is healing energy. So again, in the near future, they may come in about wanting to heal this here. All right, so it feels like that's the case. Let's see. What do they want to say to my Capricorns? What does this person want to say to my Capricorns, please? Confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. I always feel connected to you, Spirit Babies energy. You made me realize my flaws, okay? Or they're revealing some of their shadow to you. I failed to give you what you need, okay? Or I failed to do right by you here, and I didn't act when I should have, or I feel like I've missed this opportunity, Capricorn. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we see time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action, or I'm afraid I've messed up too badly here. All right, Capricorns, you're going to have to let me know. Inquiring minds want to know, because this feels deep. It feels heavy. There's a little bit of drama attached to it. Not a little, kind of a lot. All right. And again, if this doesn't resonate with you, Capricorn, check out your other signs, your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus sign. I'm seeing 4:44 on the clock, so that's a powerful master number for me, or a repeating number, but it's also about staying grounded, protected, stable. Okay, so pay attention to that. All right, what do my Capricorns need to know? Let the discomfort pass. Not every feeling requires action, but some truths do. Yeah, but this doesn't mean you have to never take action, but I do feel like a lot of you may be an Emperor in reverse energy, feeling very triggered. All right? Honor your energy and protect your time. Yeah, so again, if you're not ready, you're not ready. But protect your energy, protect your time, and let it unfold. And natural timing can't be forced. And that's not, you don't force yourself to be ready. You know, they can't force you to be ready. You know when you're ready to talk, or you're ready to discuss this. All right, and stay with what's certain. Anchor yourself in what you know to be true. Yeah, so just stick with the facts here, Capricorn, okay? And don't fill the silence. Let others show you who they are. And I do feel like this person, the onus is on them to really show you who they are here, okay, after this Tower moment. All right, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? All right. Mountain road. You are on the road to success. It might not be an easy one. Some of you, that's an indication here that you can get over whatever this is. Okay, provided it's not a deal breaker, right? Because I don't want you to be, throwing shade in the comments like you're telling us to get back together with somebody who, had a baby with, somebody else or something behind my back. No, that's not what I'm saying. But you're on the road to success, and some of you where it's not a deal breaker. It might be a tough mountain to climb, but it is one that's climbable. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Don't back down either. And again, don't apologize for what's not yours. And a wish is granted, okay? So that could be this person's wish being granted. That can be your wish being granted. One more here, and we see dealings or relationship with a man. Okay, so again, take that how it resonates. And it's going to be a short journey. It won't be long now, Capricorn. All right, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.